So yeah, like as I was saying, I just think that we have like beautiful like scenery and stuff to look at. I mean, I don't know, like there's a couple historic things. Probably there's like some national parks or something like that, theme parks you could go to. I think there's like, was it like Three Flags or something like that? I don't know. It's a weird thing, or I can't remember the name. I got it probably so wrong. It's like that ball doing dances and stuff. I don't know. Probably Magic Mountain, water park places. I don't really know exactly because I haven't been to all of them. Quebec is a beautiful place. I mean, to see. It's got historical probably stuff there to see. But yeah, I mean, you know, you just gotta look around for things to do. But yeah, for here, I mean, like I said, the views are breathtaking in my opinion, so if you're really into nature and you want to get away and de-stress, I think it's a good place to go to. So there's my answer for that question about like what you think tourists should see and do in Canada. Next question. By obviously in person iceberg, all of this is by him. Do you like spicy food? No, I don't. So we're really spicy food lovers, and I know Randy is one of them. Ring till Randall, he likes spicy food, but I don't. Spicy food doesn't agree with me, and I don't agree with it. I mean, I tried it before, and it's just one of those things I just can't get used to. I mean, I hear like if you like it, you have to eat a lot in order to get used to it, and then even then, it still can give you, I'll say it, bathroom problems in the bathroom. But yeah, so I don't really like spicy food because I think it just makes me sick, and I just don't like the sensation of something really burning hot in my mouth. So yeah, I mean, maybe a like light spicy I could deal with, but not super hot. Oh my god, no. And if you like spicy food, you probably like really spicy food. So yeah, I'm not one for spicy food. Yeah, I think I answered that one. Okay. How are you? I'm good. I'm really good. I'm somewhat tired right now. It's only like 9:18 p.m. Where I live right now, so it's not that late. I mean, it's just I don't know. I get really weird tired sleepiness in random times of the day, so I usually like to take naps on the couch. So I might do that maybe. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. I might want to bulk record tonight as well because I'm kind of in a recording mood. So yay. So yeah. Otherwise, I'm pretty good. You know, pretty content. You know, happy because I'm playing games and I'm enjoying myself, and you know, trying to get the ball moving on the life stuff going on, applying for things, school and that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Are you doing good? Hopefully you all are doing good. Let me know in the comment section below how you are. That should be a question for everybody. Okay. Do I like cookies? Yes, I love cookies. Chocolate chip cookies are awesome. Fudgios are awesome. Oreo cookies are amazing. Oh my god, there's so many cookies. Double chocolate chip or something. Double chocolate. It's like a chocolate battered chocolate chip cookie, so I guess it's double chocolate. Yeah, all kinds of cookies are good. Cookie dough tastes amazing, so I love eating just raw cookie dough. It's good too. I mean, it's so bad for you, but it's so good. Of course, the stuff that tastes good just is bad for you. Yeah, like soft drinks and things like that. Friggin' pop. I'm horrible. Oh, that's one thing. We're addicted to this stuff. Pepsi, oh my god. But I'm sure you could be like addicted to other worse things, I guess. I don't know. Okay, next question. Have you found all 120 shines on Super Mario Sunshine? No, but I'm working towards it. I kind of stopped for a little while because one of those things I play a game, and then I stop for a little while, and then I get back to it. So I'm trying right now on my own just 100% Super Mario Sunshine, just for the sake of saying I did it. Oh, I find like the worst spot in that game. Oh my god. Okay, it's the spot where you have to like take the boats, this is like in Delfino Plaza, and you have to take the boats and you have to switch between one boat to the next boat in order to get to this island with the Yoshi. Make sure it's like, I don't know, and then you gotta use the Yoshi juice fruit, and you gotta make sure the Yoshi doesn't disappear, doesn't fall in the water, and you have to keep restocking Yoshi with fruit in order for Yoshi to stay alive. So yay. So yeah, you gotta get on the boat, so you gotta hop around and do all that friggin' stuff. And then get over to where the pipe is, and then get rid of that yellowy, gooey stuff that's covering the pipe hole, and then get down there. And then there's this wonderful, dirty watered, like, mini game, which is like a river of dirty water, and you're on this, like, one leaf, and all you have is FLUDD on you, to help you, like, put the leaf in the right direction. You have to get the right coins. Oh my god, that red coin mission. Oh, I hate it. I mean, I've done it, like, there's a trick you can do, like, to keep, like, doing it, like on your first run through. You don't have to, like, do it on your first run through, because there's a way to kind of, like, I don't know, cheat, I guess. You can hop off, and it's a very thin, like, section, like, you can walk back up to the beginning, and the leaf will be there, and you can go try it again. But my god, it's so hard to climb back up, because it's going up a bit of a hill, because the river's going down, and it's dirty water, you touch it, you're instantly killed, and not fun at all. So yeah, and okay, so next question. Okay, so I found all 20 times bright snow, but I'm working on it. What is your favorite Bowser fight in a Mario game? I found, like, I don't know, the Bowser fight in, like, Mario 64, I mean, it's kind of cool, but I mean, I guess the last Bowser fight in that one, like, is somewhat neat, because he kind of destroys the stage into, like, a star shape, and, you know, it's kind of cool. I find, like, the Super Mario Galaxy ones were kind of neat, because you gotta, like, fight him on this planet-like thing, and it's going around and trying to get you, and you gotta, like, use different methods to get rid of him and knock him down and things like that. So yeah, that's, just see my hat. So yeah, those are pretty cool Bowser fights. I'm trying to think, I find the Bowser fight in Super Mario Sunshine was kind of cool as well. I mean, it's sort of interesting. It's kind of an easy fight though, so I don't know. I'm trying to think about the other oh, there's one. Okay, how could I forget this one? And then it was Super Mario Bros. For the Wii, like the first one, I guess. I don't know, where you, like, you don't have, like, Mii's or anything. That's not even know yet what I'm talking about. But you have, like, you have to play as, like, Mario and Luigi, or the two Toads, and you can do both form and all that kind of stuff. Okay, the end of that game, and okay, spoiler alert. There you go. I said it. I can't be blamed. So yeah, basically in that fight is that, like, you think it's just a normal Bowser fight at first, like the old classic games is, and you're like, okay, well, this is easy. Like, you know, you just hit the hammer thing or the switch or whatever that makes the bridge collapse, and he falls to his death. And then you're like, okay, well, how the heck could he survive that? Well, then Magic Koopa or whatever comes along and is like, okay, I'm gonna, like, put magic spell on Bowser. And then Bowser, and I know, warning, becomes huge. That's what she said. Oh. Okay, so yeah, seriously though, he's like ginormous size, and he basically shoots, he's shooting, like, the fireballs at you, and you have to, like, run, like, to the end to save, like, the real Peach. Oh yeah, that's one thing I forgot to mention. In the beginning, you think you saved Peach, and it turns out it's, like, a fake Peach, like someone dressed up as Peach. And then you have to, like, you had to go through these walls, and, like, fireballs are coming at you, and then you've got other enemies there, and, like, oh my god, you have to wait for the fireball to blow up the next wall to continue on your way, and that's, like, it's so epic and scary at the same time. There's lava, and oh my god, it's nuts. Like, I find that right there, hands down, I would say is my favorite Bowser fight in any Mario game, so there you go. Okay. Would you like to have a Blu-ray player? Yes, I would like to have a Blu-ray player. We were thinking about it for a while, but I mean, considering the fact we don't watch a whole lot of movies, we were like, are we really going to use it that often? I don't know. But yeah, one big reason we want a Blu-ray player for, though, is because Leslie Plummer and myself want to get the Blu-ray box set of all the Star Wars movies, because that came out, and, well, it's been out for a little while and wanted it. So yeah, we really want that, so we can see Star Wars in Blu-ray. And I guess they changed a few things with the Blu-ray edition too. Like, I don't know, like, it was this weird thing, like, or old Ben, like Kenobi, in like A New Hope, where he does like that weird yelling noise thing to scare off the Jawas or whatever, or not the Jawas, I think it was the Sand people, yeah. Anyways, the Tusken Raiders. He does this weird noise, and I think it's like a monster they're afraid of. And anyway, so they enhanced that noise for whatever reason. Like, they made it even more weird. Like how the heck could you make that noise? So I don't know. There was a couple of things that was kind of weird. I think they enhanced something which I didn't get to see necessarily. Well, yeah, I kind of did, like on YouTube. I didn't get to see the actual movie, but I got to see the clip of it on YouTube where they changed something with Darth Vader in the end. Like he says something or something. Like, I can't remember what it was now, but he says like no or something. I think he says the no or something like that instead of just being silent. Yeah, so there you go. So that's, yeah, we'd like to have Blu-ray players for that. You know, probably get a lot of other new movies, or not new movies, but movies that we like on Blu-ray just to watch them occasionally. So yeah, there you go. Probably would be more if we were like complete movie buffs or whatever, but we're like huge movie peoples. But yeah, we'll watch it once in a while. You know, it's always nice to have a change from just video games occasionally. Okay. What is your favorite of the current generation? Like, oh, I think you're meaning like what's your favorite. I think I wrote down the question wrong. I think you meant what's your favorite game of the current generation. I'm pretty sure that's what you meant. I think I wrote that question down wrong. I forgot the game part. But yeah, favorite game of this generation would probably be, or the newer generation. Really love the Old Republic. Really loving Skyrim. You know, all of those like new games for like the Wii. I mean, Skyward Sword was pretty awesome. So, I mean, the motion controls, like when that came out, oh my god, it was so amazing. Like, you know, you get to control the sword, and oh my gosh, it was so difficult. First time I played it, I was like so used to, like, you know, in Twilight Princess, you swing the sword, swing the thing, whatever, and you know, you're always gonna hit your enemy. Whereas this one, you don't. Like, you have to hit it in certain ways. Like, the way you move it is exactly how it should be, like on the screen. Oh my god, it's crazy. It's a lot more difficult, so that was a bit more of a challenge for me. But once you get the hang of it, it's not as bad afterwards. But yeah, I died a couple times in a few boss fights because of that issue. I had to get used to, but yeah. So so those are, I don't know, there's lots of good games out there. Skyrim right now, I'm just gonna say for the moment, I don't know, I can't really have a favorite. I don't know, I don't think I have a favorite. There's too many, so there we go. I'm getting into a lot of the newer generation ones, and they're really cool. This is an easy one for me. Favorite DBZ character? Goku. Goku, hands down. I love Goku. When I was a kid watching DBZ, I absolutely loved Goku, and to the point where I had a crush on Goku. I know, it's kind of weird, like, you guys are like, well, you know. You probably had a crush on, like, maybe Bulma, or, like, some other chick in the thing. I don't know. But yeah, yeah. Goku, he's awesome. Yeah, he's schmexy, and he's, like, all nice and stuff, and I like his personality, his attitude towards things, and he's kind of funny, so, but at the same time really epic. And he's always like the first one to go this Super Saiyan and that one, and oh my god, it was so epic. First time I went Super Saiyan, I was like, oh my god, and I practically cried like when he died in the Cell Games thing, and I was like, oh, sad face, it's all bad. But yeah, so there you go, that's my favorite DBZ character. Okay, have I ever been rickrolled? Does rickrolling yourself count? Because I didn't really know what rickroll was, and then I went to go watch some videos of like rickrolled stuff, and there was like, Rick, you were rickrolled, so, because of the song. I don't know, I must have been looking at the song, and then all of a sudden I realized that there was this thing where it was like, everyone's like talking about like being rickrolled, and I'm like, oh. Because, I mean, yeah, the song is a bit weird, and even the music video was kind of like a bit weird. It's kind of random, so yeah, dudes dancing around, random people just there chilling. It's like under like a bridge or stone bridge at some point singing, so I don't know, it's really weird. I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's like I like the song, but at the same time I guess like a lot of people are just like, no, not that song. So, you know, I don't mind being rickrolled. You want to rickroll me? Go ahead. Why not? I'll dance to it. Why not? I'm gonna give you saying rickroll you people. I'll let you down. Oh my god. It's funny. Some of the old stuff can be funny. Okay, have you ever dreamed about an event before it happened? I guess so. I mean, if you ever had those moments where you're kind of like doing something and then you're pausing for a second and you're like, I feel like I've done this before. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever had those moments, and it's creepy because you're just like, I feel like I'm having deja vu. Unless that counts, maybe I've dreamt about it subconsciously and then I'm doing it and I'm like, I have a feeling I've done this before. So maybe. So yeah, I guess I could say maybe I have. I've had those moments, so it's kind of weird. But yeah, I don't feel like I've ever done this before because I haven't. So I'm not having it right now. Okay. Let's see. When you were younger, did you ever pretend that you were a cartoon character? Yeah, I did. I like to pretend I was like a Dragon Ball Z character. I know, it's crazy. Me as a kid, and I would do it too. Like, all these guys are doing it, they're like, and I'm like doing it too. It's crazy. Except I wasn't publicly showing that. I'd be like, but you know, by myself, or like with another friend of mine, like, you're like, Kamehameha. Oh my god, I'm so awesome. So I don't know which one I was exactly. I think I was just pretending I was like a female. And I always wanted there to be a female Super Saiyan, because I was like, why can't there be chick Super Saiyans? Come on now, there can be chick Saiyans. Come on now, get with it. So yeah, I don't know. I guess that, I don't know. Jeez, I mean, I guess now you could say I'm still kind of pretending to be like cartoon characters or anime characters. I mean, you know, that's what cosplay is, kind of, so, and I love to cosplay. I'm kind of, sort of doing it right now, like Dawn, so, except for the fact I don't have the whole outfit, and my hair's the wrong color and wrong length and everything, but hey, why not? So that's my answer. Okay. Do you prefer to wear light-colored or dark-colored clothing? Doesn't really matter to me. I mean, whatever looks good to me, shopping around, you know. But there is a bit of a difference. Like, if it's like a really hot day, they usually say you should wear like light-colored clothing versus dark-colored clothing, because I think dark-colored clothing attracts the light or something like that. I don't know. It's weird. Like, I don't know, if you want to like try to stay cool, like wear like light colored clothing versus dark colored clothing, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know. So yeah. So it doesn't really matter to me. It's whatever looks good. I like to get some more gamer kind of shirts. There we go. I want to go spend my money on all this geek stuff because I love it. Because I love to. I mean, I need to go shopping. I need to go shopping for new wardrobe. I do. And make it more geeky. You know, add things. Yeah, so there we go. I'm trying not to turn this into a vlog, but you know, it kind of is, sort of. Alright, let's see. Next question. Would you rather cook dinner or bake dessert? I would rather bake dessert. I'm more of a dessert person than I am a dinner person. I mean, it's weird. I'd rather probably bake dessert and I'd rather go to eat. Like, I'd rather have someone cook me dinner and I can maybe make the dessert or something like that. Not saying I wouldn't like getting dessert when I'm eating out though, but I don't know, just making cakes and cupcakes and all kinds of sweets. Maybe since it's Halloween, I might go out and get like a candy apple kit or something. I don't know. Not to give out to kids though, because I wouldn't do that. Because I know when I was a kid, like, there was a big thing where I think the police were warning people of like, don't accept any homemade stuff from people, and that just makes sense because you never know. There's a lot of sickos out there and weirdo friggin' people that are sick and put like apparently razors in the middle of friggin' apples and giving out candy apples to kids, and they would be cutting your tongue. So yeah, not good. Like, that's really twisted and sick. Like, it's horrible. So I wouldn't do that. Make it for myself, because obviously I'm not gonna put a razor in my own apple. I'm not into that kind of stuff. But yeah, no, you know, maybe just be in the spirit of things and that kind of thing. So yeah, I'd rather bake my desserts. I got too much of a sweet tooth. Okay, so. Okay, should Donald be in the next Super Smash Bros. Game? Yeah, he should. He should be Mario. He should be the voice of Mario. No, I'm just kidding. Charles Martinet, you're doing a good job. Don't worry about it. But yeah, no, and him being like I guess LP as himself, legendary plumber, that would be kind of neat. Like having like a him version. I guess he would. I wonder what his attacks would be. I think it would be like 69, and then Burger's the word, and all these angry birds would go and attack you. Like, I guess. I don't know. It could be interesting, so yeah, I think it would be cool. Who wouldn't want to be in the Super Smash Bros. Game? You know, unless you don't like it, obviously. Duh. But, there you go. Next question. Is it hard to be as awesome as you are? I don't know. I mean, wow, what a question. Thank you for thinking I'm awesome. Thanks. I don't know, just being myself, maybe is it hard to be myself? I don't know. Because it's myself. So, that must be a very deep question. Gotta think about it. I don't know. Just being myself, I mean, I don't know. I guess for some people it can be hard to be themselves because they can be afraid of like the fact that people won't like them as them and all that kind of stuff. But you know, I kind of got over that fear. I was a very shy kid in school, and I was that kind of person that wouldn't always like to show themselves. I mean, if you're a shy person, usually you don't want to be yourself, or you feel kind of a bit self-conscious of yourself, really insecure of yourself and that kind of thing. But I mean, I was a really shy person. I didn't really talk a whole lot when I was in my earlier days of school. I kind of opened up a little bit more. Let's Playing has helped me open up a little bit more to you guys. I mean, right now, I mean, frig, if I was doing this back then, holy crap, I wouldn't even be putting out this video because I'd be like, oh no, what are people gonna think of me? It's horrible how my face. Like, you know, when you get to be that kind of person where you're just like, when a camera is being pointed at you and they want to take a picture, you're like, don't do it. I don't want the picture taken. But I don't care. You know, I like who I am, I like who I become, and turning into, you always change as a person throughout the years. So, you know, I don't mind. But thank you for thinking I'm awesome and stuff. That really means a lot. So, I don't know. I don't really want to say like I'm awesome. I don't want to be like all like, you know, full of myself. Like, oh yeah, I'm a total awesome person. You all should love me. Like, heck no. You know, different, you know, I guess, kettle of fish, I guess. Is that what the saying, how it goes? God, I'm gonna get the sayings all wrong. But, you know, whatever your tastes are, I guess. You know, my personality, my let's plays, my whatever is not for everybody. So, you know, I'm just happy with who I am. So, there you go. I turned that into a deep question. Oh my god. So there you go. Are you happy living with modern technology, or would you rather live in a time period with less technology? No. I'm happy with my technology. It would be kind of neat to have a mixture of, like, I don't know, old, maybe medieval stuff. Like, I like the medieval. I mean, if you're talking about medieval, maybe. I mean, I don't know. It depends on what period you're talking about, I guess. Like, medieval stuff mixed with modern stuff would kind of be sort of neat. I mean, heck, there are dragons flying around, and be like, oh my god, that's so awesome! They could be like the Dragon Riders! Totally took that from Eric on the Hurricane Cycle, but yeah, no, friendly dragons, though. I wouldn't like it if dragons were going around eating people that weren't burning stuff, though that usually is how dragons are depicted. But I like dragons because I think they're still cool and they're magical and things, even though they're can be really scary, obviously. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I depend, I think, a lot on technology. I've always really been in front of the computer screen a lot. I actually spend more time on probably watching them on YouTube or just on the internet or browsing the internet or talking to friends, probably on my computer, my laptop, than I do watch TV. So I don't know. Wait, that's still technology though, so what am I talking about? Yeah, technology, you know, I love it. So I don't know. I would have to, I'd say I couldn't be creative, but yeah, we would all have to start thinking with our noggins and start being more imaginative and coming up with stuff to entertain ourselves instead of technology doing it for us. So yeah, no, I would probably like more technology than the other stuff. It's not to say I couldn't visit, but I would visit medieval times, but I probably wouldn't want to completely stay there forever. hopefully that answers your question. I think that's all your questions for now. I think I kind of bunched all of your questions in those 2 comments into one thing. So thank you, Iceberg Redux. Oh my god, thank you for all those questions. That was your last question, I believe. So yes, thank you, and thank you for watching and continuing to stay by me through the years. Oh my god, thank you. Okay, next question. It's from the last Gerudo. Another person who's been watching me for a while, so thank you. Why do you never use Twitter? I don't know, cause I'm weird. Like, I like to talk. Like, when I get in the mood to record, I can probably record and vlog, which is kind of weird that I don't use Twitter, and I don't really use Facebook a whole lot either. Maybe it's because, I don't know, I feel like I have to have something really important to say. Like, if I'm gonna say something, I feel like I have to have something important to say. I'm not one of those type of people that kind of just states what they're doing, like their everyday life stuff. Like, you know, I probably would use Twitter a lot more if I was like, I don't know. I mean, you don't have to. I'm not saying that people that use Twitter are just always stating like, oh, I had this for breakfast and that kind of stuff. There are some people like that. If that's their thing, fine, why not? But I don't know. It's just, maybe I'm not good at maybe thinking about things to say, or thinking that my stuff to say is always important, or I'm always thinking of something to talk about, because I find a lot of stuff could be opinionated or just talking to each other on there. I use Skype more than I use Twitter, so there you go. So yeah, I could try to get into using it a bit more. I probably should, because if I have one, if I'm telling people to follow me on Twitter, then I really should be using it more. I kind of let YouTube do the Twitter job for me, because you have it connected to YouTube, and therefore I spend a lot of time on YouTube via you guys find out through Twitter what I'm doing on my YouTube account. So there you go. I probably should post a little more things. I did kind of post something today on there. It was like, it's super cold. I think it's only like 8 degrees. It's starting to go, it's going towards below 0. And it's like October the 14th today, so it's cold. It's getting colder here in Canada. It's a bit chilly. You gotta wear, I had to wear like a long sleeves. Now I changed, mind you, but because before I was like in sweaters and stuff and blankets, and oh my god, it's really cold. But yeah, so that's probably why I don't use Twitter. I don't really know what to say or what I want to say or that kind of stuff. So there you go. I guess hopefully I'm doing a good job right now though. Okay, next question. What is your favorite way to relax? I would probably say my favorite way to relax is just kind of either, I don't know, lay down, read a book. Reading a book I find helps relax me, because it just, you know, it's quiet. I can just, you know, concentrate and just kind of, you know, jump into another world and, you know, kind of step back from my world if things are stressing me out and I just don't want to deal with it. You know, how people just kind of put it away for a little while and then they come back to it. You know, also, you know, taking nice, like, hot, you know, baths and stuff, bubble baths are cool. You know, you got the bath salts and stuff. Oh, you know, that always relaxes me, I find, if I just lay in the bathtub. I should probably, like, read a book. You know, that would be a combination. I find a lot of people do that. Like, they soak in the bathtub and they kind of have a book to read. So, yeah. Sometimes playing video games helps relax me, too. So, it just depends on what the game is. I mean, I think if I was playing, like, a simulation or Harvest Moon game where there's, like, not a whole lot to do, it would relax me more than, say, like, something that's really intense. So, yeah. Okay. I think that answers your questions, hopefully. Okay, next question's for another person here. Okay. It's from the Spanish Armada 1588, and he asks, are you good at dancing? No. I don't know any dances besides just going like this, and I'm like, woo, happy. I don't know. I don't really know how to properly dance, I guess, so, no, I don't really know how to dance very well. It'd be kind of neat to learn, but I don't think I have a huge passion to want to learn it, so, it's one of those things, you don't really want to spend the money on something to learn something, and then you're like, partway through, you're like, I don't really think I want to do this anymore, so, yeah. Have I ever been on a pirate ship? No, I don't, unless it's like, I don't know, I'm trying to think if I ever like, I mean like a kid thing or something, but I don't think so. I don't think I've ever been on a pirate ship before. I mean, I've gone down like to like, the waterfront section here where I live, and, you know, maybe toward like a couple, but those are like just regular boats. They're not like pirate ships. Interesting story though is that when I was younger, I used to take carving lessons. So yeah, carving lessons, you know, carve things out of wood essentially. I used to do that, which is kind of another art form. So I used to do that, and the teacher at the time, he found out later on that he was actually a pirate. Yeah, well, a retired pirate, but yeah, so it was kind of cool. He had all these like old pirate kind of clothes and stuff. So yeah, no, he was like apparently legitly like an old pirate. So that was interesting. If that's the closest thing I could probably get to maybe a pirate ship. Not really. I haven't been on a pirate ship, so there you go. And that kind of leads into your next question here. Do you like the Pirates of the Caribbean movies? Oh yes, I love Pirates of the Caribbean movies. LP and I both love them. I mean, you didn't really ask me our favorite one, but our favorite one is probably the latest one. Probably for me, followed closely by maybe like the first one or something. So yeah, they're really good. I like them. You know, Captain Jack Sparrow is a fun character. He's great. I love him. He's so awesome. So yeah, yeah, you know, there you go. I'm into pirate stuff. That's cool too. It's really neat. You know, adventure. There you go. Again, adventure. I love adventure. Okay, so I think that's all your questions. Yeah. Next one. Let's see. What do you like to see? Okay, this is from, first of all, Goombella fan. And she asked, what do you like to, Goombella fan, I'm assuming, girl. What do you like to see Nintendo make a Zelda game with Princess, okay, with the princess as a main character, not counting the CDI games? Yes, I would. I think so. I think Zelda, like the Princess Zelda, needs to have a role. Besides just being kind of always a damsel in distress. It's weird. Like, come on, Peach, I'm right now playing Super Princess Peach. She's got something going. Why can't Zelda, besides the CDI games, have something going for her? I think she would. I mean, come on, she can be chic, you know, in Brawl. She does. She's got some work. She's got it on. So Zelda's got it going there. So why not? I mean, I think they should. I really think so. So Nintendo, if you're even for the slight chance of listening to this, make the game. It would be awesome. I would buy it. I think it would go really well, or go over really well. I think people would buy it, but I don't know. My opinion, so I don't know. You would have to do like a poll or something and see how many people would want that. I guess they would have to have enough people to make noise to make that game. Kind of like they're doing for Operation Moonfall, making Majora's Mask on the 3DS. So they said if there's enough noise for it and enough people want it, they would do it. So, you know, because they are in the business. So come on, they want to make people happy with having games, but come on, they're in the business. They got to make some money. So, you know, they got to convince people to want to work on it for just having fun. Yes, because they got to make a living. Okay. Do you miss anything about being a kid? I don't know. I find like when you're a kid, it seems like a lot more things are simple, but you also have a little more of an imagination than maybe when you're older. I find probably when I was a kid I relied more on my imagination to entertain myself than say, now mind you, this is before I got into video games. The video games happen and I'm like, oh, there goes my imagination, video games happened. So yeah, I don't know. I find like it's more carefree if you're a kid. I find I miss my imagination. I find I had a little more imagination back then than I do now. Probably because I've just, my imagination is now others basically putting it to games for me. So, but I still like reading though. And reading kind of, you had to have a little bit of imagination for reading because you have to. I mean, they're trying to paint the picture for you, but at the same time, they can't completely paint the picture for you. It's whatever you perceive it to be. So that's a little bit of imagination there. But I find still, when you're a kid, in my opinion, you have a little more of an imagination. But maybe that's just me. So yeah, I just think, you know, you don't have as many responsibilities and that kind of thing. You know, probably that's why people like talk about it. Or like the fact that there was like all these nice, awesome 90s cartoons. My God. They need to come back. They need to make those again because I find that cartoons nowadays, anything that I've seen is just my opinion, full of crap. They need to bring back the other stuff, like, you know, the stuff that had like the lessons in them, and they were so cool and awesome. Come on. Oh, the 90s was the best. I mean, not to say trying to diss the other generations. I'm sure they had a lot of cool things, but for me, 90s cartoons, my god, they were awesome. Okay, so I think that answers your question. Okay. Mario Plumber of Time asks, do you like Bon Jovi and do you like to eat at KFC? Yes, I love Bon Jovi and I like to eat at KFC. Excuse me. KFC is awesome. I'm not really big on getting the big chicken bucket stuff for like the chicken piece meals, but I like getting like their twister things or their cruncher things, so that's an occasional thing. Plus they serve Pepsi there, so it's good. It's really good. Do I like Bon Jovi? Yes. Both Legend and myself love Bon Jovi. You know, it's kind of a history with us, with a relationship with Bon Jovi and Maroon 5. Kind of listened to it a lot when we were dating and things like that. So it's close to our hearts, and he makes good stuff. So yes, we both like Bon Jovi. It's great. I know a lot of people don't like him, but we do. It's a good mixture between rock and country. And I'm not a huge country fan, but I like a little bit of rock, and I like the way he mixes the two, so it's great. Okay, Brawlers9901 asked, what's your fave pie? My favorite pie. I was stuck in this one. Since around fall time, lately it's been pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin pie. Oh, especially with like whipped cream and stuff, it's great. But my favorite pie of all time. I'm not crazy over apple pie. I mean, it's okay, but I'm not crazy over it. I would say blueberry pie would be my favorite. It's really good. That or butterscotch. Butterscotch, oh my god. Ugh, pie can be good sometimes. So yeah, there you go. That's my answer. Blueberry pie would say one of my favorite, at least for now. Question from Red PK. Oh, I don't know if I'm saying this right. Red PKA fan 23. How old are you? I am 22. I turned 22 in June 19th. So yeah, that was a little while ago, I guess. Yeah, if you want to know how old Legend Plumber is, it's 1 year older than me. Is 23. So I just turned 23. September 8th, so yay. There you go, I added a little thing bonus there for you. Next question from another person. LinkSan24, have you ever played Slender? No, I haven't. I am a complete chicken when it comes to horror games. Or horror movies or horror anything. Heck, when I was a kid, I was scared of E.T., if that says anything. I mean, E.T., come on! E.T. was supposed to be that friendly little alien that, you know, all the kids were supposed to think, oh, it's so cute and stuff. But no, I was scared of E.T. I was like, I don't want an E.T. in my closet, thank you very much. He can just stay in there or not even be there. Just go back, go home, E.T. Go home. Like, I don't know, I was just scared of him because just he didn't look cute to me, he looked scary. So yeah, so if that says anything about me and like horror stuff, it's just, I don't know, I have a wild imagination, so I'd be the person that just, I don't know if I could sleep that night. I would just be like, oh my god. For a long time when I was like a kid and stuff, I had to have like the hall light on, like, God, for God's sakes, come on. I am a chicken. So I don't know. It's not to say I'm not possibly going to. Yeah, you know, I was gonna hit something, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna let you guys wait and see what's gonna happen with Slendy there with me. You'll find out in time. But yeah, so that's all the hint you're gonna get from me. But yeah, you know, I'm definitely open to it, but I'm going to pee my pants probably. So there you go. I have never played Slender now. And those are probably reasons why I haven't played it yet. I've seen videos of it though, and gosh, even the videos scared the crap out of me. And other games, my god. Okay. This one's from Halo Fangirl, and she asks, why did you disable ratings on your video, and why do you have to approve comments? I did that because, well, it was kind of a bit of an experimentation. I mean, I did because, I'm sorry, I'm readjusting myself again. I always gotta do that every little while. Can't sit still for too long. But yeah, I did that because, I don't know. Both Legendary Plumber, which he still has it like that, I kind of am switching in between the two. I thought it was gonna go okay overall. I thought like improving comments because I don't want to deal with drama. I mean, like I said, I don't usually care, but at the same time, I just like don't want to have it there. Don't want to really deal with it. I don't have time for it. And I thought like the ratings at first to me were just like, well, it's just like an ego thing. That was kind of like what we got, like, because like I mentioned, like C's Crab, he did that like from day one as a YouTube account, and I commend him for that. Oh my god, yes. Because he just didn't want to deal with it, and he said, you know what, if I don't have to look at it, you know, I improve my comments, you know, like what I want. I mean, why do I want hate comments on my videos? I mean, come on. Like, it's not helping me, it's not helping the people who like me. They're probably just gonna want to start encouraging the troll, so he doesn't have them. And I thought that that would be a good way to be, so I started to do it. But then I'm starting to switch it back a bit because I'm starting to realize lately that I'm not getting as many comments, well, at least as many comments anymore because of the whole approval comment thing. I don't know, maybe it's because people just don't like the fact that they have to wait for me to approve their comment for it to show up. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I didn't think it would be that big of a deal, but so I'm starting to switch back. Also the fact that I've kind of realized that the like and dislike bar, even though, because I know some people show their feeds, and when they like a video it shows up in their feeds, so I'm kind of missing out on that too, so I don't know. I'm kind of going in between switching it back and keeping, I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, I know you would probably think, well, it's your channel, you do whatever the heck you want with it, but I just want your guys' opinion on what you think will be better, I guess. I don't know. I mean, you can always delete hate comments anyway, so meh. I don't know. So it's one of those things, kind of switching. I'm in the middle right now, so that's kind of why. I just kind of figured, you know, just so I could avoid it, because I was going through, well, I'd try not to get into it, but I mean, I've gone through some drama and stuff, so I just, it's one of those things you just don't want to have time for, because it tries to distract you, and you're just like, oh god, I want to do my other stuff instead. So yeah, let's see. I believe you had, oh yes, you had another question. Last question, what program do you use to make your intros? I use a mixture between Cinema 4D. I'm not as great with Cinema 4D. I'm a little bit better with After Effects, CS5. Cinema 4D is the R13 version, which is like the newest version or something, which is hard to find tutorials for because it's like a newer version. R12 is like a better, I mean, it's not necessarily, I don't know if it's a better version, but it's one you can find better tutorials for. So yeah, those are the two I kind of make my intros with. The current intro that I have was made with just After Effects, and then I kind of put it through Vegas and added the music in through that way and that kind of thing. So, yay! And I have made like other intros through like Cinema 4D, but I'm not as talented with Cinema 4D to make probably really outstanding intros. So my broadcasting MD1 is made with Cinema 4D though, and it's okay. I was thinking I'll probably switch it up eventually. So yeah, that's what I use. Okay, let's see here. Oh, there's only one more person, I believe, and I hope it is. Like, I hope, like, I'm not saying I hope it is, but I hope I don't miss anybody. That's what I'm trying to say. This one is by Lady by the Moonlight. Where does the 132 in your username come from, and why do you not like May from Pokemon? Okay, I'll answer the first one. The 132. Not really sure. I originally just wanted MistyDawn. That's why you probably see me just put up MistyDawn or want to be known as just MistyDawn. I don't mind if you say MistyDawn 132 because really it is what my username is, and I can't change it. MistyDawn is unavailable. I've searched everywhere for the original MistyDawn, like the way I want it spelled, like MistyDawn. Like I've seen other variations of it, like Misty, like MISTI, and then Dawn, or with an extra N or things like that. But the way I wanted it spelled, it's unavailable, and it's because the user closed their account. And when you have your account closed, that name is gone forever, no matter what. Like even if it's not there anymore, it's gone. You can't use it anymore. So that sucks. The name that I wanted kind of went to waste. So yeah. So then the 132, I don't know. It was just one of those things, like a variation number. What's a variation number that I think would be somewhat memorable? I know like it still isn't that great. Like it's not the greatest numbers or whatever, because I know like some people can mess up saying 1, 2, 3 instead of 1, 3, 2 or this and that, and that's fine. But yeah, that's kind of, the numbers are just something I just felt like I could remember, and maybe like others could, maybe, I don't know. It probably people can't very well. Like you might just think, oh, MistyDawn, like, you know, and that's the way I want to be known, as MistyDawn. That's probably what I'd put up in banner anyway. Kind of like how P call for there's 5 4s in that, so he wants to be known as P call. So there you go. But yeah, I've heard about like trying to avoid numbers on your username, and I still say that. But you know, I was thinking, there was a couple times when I was thinking about starting over. I don't know, I didn't want to leave the MistyDawn name behind, so I was thinking of different variations, but it just didn't feel right. Like, I wanted to start over, but at the same time, it just didn't feel like leaving the name behind, and I kind of I don't know, it wouldn't feel right to me. I feel like I'd have to start over projects, and I don't want to be the type of person that moves channels so many times. I mean, it's not to say I'm downing you if you do, fine, go ahead. I mean, if that's what you feel like you have to do to be happy, do it. But for me, it probably wouldn't have made me happy, and I probably would have regretted the choice if I closed down MistyDawn 132 and just kind of moved. So, yay, I'm here to stay. This is my main channel for, hopefully, for as long as I do this, so there you go. Okay, and why don't I like May from Pokemon? I don't know. It kind of came from my whole thing of when I was watching the anime. I don't know, I always found her to be annoying. I know she had like a kid brother too, like, I can't remember what his name was, but yeah, sorry, I haven't been looking directly at the camera, I've been looking at the previous screen. But yeah, I don't know. It's, like, I just found her to be really annoying in the anime. Like, I just didn't really take to her too much as I probably took to Dawn. I found Dawn to be sweeter and not really as annoying to me. Misty being the original kind of girl hanging around with Ash, so, and I like her spunky personality. I mean, it's kind of weird. It's like my personality in a way is a reflection of those two, because I can be really girlish a lot of the time, but at the same time I can be girly. So it's really, because Dawn's more girly than Misty, and Misty's more tomboyish than Dawn. I mean, and she's got spunk in her. Like, you know, I feel sometimes I can have spunk, like, you know, a bit of the edgy attitude sometimes, like, oh, Ash, you ruined my bike, you have to pay me, like, yeah, it's that kind of attitude. But then there's Dawn, and she can be sweet, and I don't know. It's a mixture between girly and tomboyish, I guess, so that's kind of, I don't know why I like those two better. And May, I don't know. May, I don't know, it's just something about her. She just kind of annoyed me, and maybe also the fact that was when I stopped kind of watching Pokemon, because I felt like it went downhill at that point. I don't know, maybe it was that too. I don't know, maybe I thought that they should have just kept Dawn around, or Misty around a lot longer, and then they had just like May come in. But also the fact I didn't play really any of the 3rd generation games, and the 3rd generation games, who's in it, you play as May as the girl. So yeah, it's gonna be a mixture of that kind of stuff. Just not exposure, thinking it was a bit annoying, probably because it just was like when Pokemon was going a bit downhill for me. So yeah, that's my answer for that. Yeah, and I really hope I didn't miss any of your questions. Oh, I think there was one question. I can't think of the username. I think there was somebody that asked, are you actually married? And yes, I am married. I'm married to a legendary plumber, if you want to know, for 3 years, this past, well, in this October 2nd, that passed, so we had our 3-year anniversary. So yes, I am married. So yay! There you go. There's an answer for all of you who are wondering, are you actually married, or are you just saying that? No, I actually am. I'm probably not going to get the legal document or anything crazy, because I have the personal information on it. But yeah, there you go. So I'm married. I think that, so I believe that's all the questions. I hope to God I didn't forget any of your questions, because there was a lot of them, and I went through the pages and I tried to make sure I get all of them. So I hope that is it, and I'm sorry if I missed your question. Oh my god, if I did, I'd feel so bad, and I probably would have to put it into like a vlog or something, like just so it answered, or I don't know, add on to this video or something, I don't know. But yeah, so I hope that answers all your guys' questions, and thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. Sorry for taking so long for this video to be done and to be put out. yeah, not sure what I'm gonna do. I might have to put this into parts because it's like a 2-hour long thing. Holy crap. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I guess I will see you in the next Let's Play part and all that wonderful stuff. Thank you for your wonderful comments and for supporting me for over a year, and for helping me get to 1,000 subscribers, and for watching my stuff, more importantly, and commenting and things like that, because, you know, everyone talks about dead subs, and oh my god, I do. I don't have 1,000 people watching my stuff, that's for sure. So, but thank you for those who do watch me and who are like an active subscriber and things like that, and you know, and hopefully people who are inactive hopefully come and maybe watch my stuff sometime. I know that life gets busy, but hopefully I get to hear from you guys too. So yes, thank you all. Okay, I better end this now because it's probably gonna cut off on me because it's got a limit on recording my webcam here. Yay. It did that halfway through, but yeah. So yay, goodbye everybody. Tim's gonna come and say goodbye. Goodbye everybody. Thank you for watching. Until the next like part or whatever, or subscriber special, which probably won't be for a long time because the next one would probably be for like 5,000 or something crazy, or 3,000. My god, yeah, that would be a long ways off. But yeah, okay, so goodbye. I gotta stop talking. Bye bye.